I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today we are courtroom hopping into the courtroom of Judge Sean Perkins for the continuation of the appearances of Mr. Christopher Gray. Today is going to be his fourth appearance. Normally, I would put all of the appearances together to make it easy for you guys, but unfortunately, a couple of his appearances were a little long, so I'm not going to be able to put all four together, but I will put this fourth one with his previous one, his third one. And if you want to see his first two, I will put a link down in the description for those. Also, there will be chapters added to these just in case you've seen his third appearance. You can jump right to the fourth. And there will be no commentary at the end of the third, but I will be saying something about this new appearance that he just had about a week ago, being his fourth appearance. So with that being said, guys, I am interested in seeing what Mr. Gray has to say this time. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this proceeding.
All right, Mr. Harris, this is the City of Detroit versus Christopher Gray, case number SP 1357945, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1191985, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1629749, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1267865, counts 1, 2, and 3. And appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gray, please state your name for the record.
Mr. Gray is appearing. I'm here as a special appearance. Mr. Gray is appearing at pro se.
Okay, Mr. Gray.
Okay, strike that appearance. Thank you.
State your name, Mr. Gray, for the record, please.
By special appearance, I'm here to appear for Christopher Lamar Gray.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Mr. Gray, you missed the court date, sir.
I apologize. I apologize, Your Honor. I made every attempt to get in. I didn't see my name on the docket when what I assumed was my date. So I don't know how I lost track of that. I do apologize, Your Honor. And
okay. All right. So let's do it. So your name is Christopher Gray. Is that correct?
My name.
That's what you just. Wait a minute. Let me just say what you just said. Let me just say what you just said. I didn't see my name on the docket.
I'm the trustee for the account. So for that.
I'm gonna call you Christopher Gray because that's what we're looking for. And then I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. I'm gonna give you a $0 bond.
Okay. Objection, Your Honor. I would like for the record, I reserve my right not to be compelled to perform on any contract, commercial agreement that I didn't enter knowingly, voluntarily, intentionally, and I furthermore do not accept any liability or compelled or otherwise for any contracts that I did not know that I became a part of because of a license or anything else, Your Honor. So I object, and for the record, the state can't be named a party in this suit. I asked that I put a motion before the court. I didn't get a ruling on that motion. I asked the court rule on my motion.
What is your motion? I haven't seen any motions. What is your motion?
I have a motion to dismiss, motion to strike.
And what is the basis for that?
The basis of that is there is no corpus delicti. The three components there are not those three components. There's only one of the three components here. Okay, the occurrence of loss of injury, that's not here. The whatever happened legally to cause or illegally to cause that loss, that's not here either. So of the three things, the third thing would be me being named. That's here, but the other things aren't here.
Okay.
So
is that all?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, your motion is denied, Mr. Gray. All right, now I'm going to set this matter for a jury trial again. Let's see if we can get one quicker.
previously, I mean,
Say that again?
you want to know, you ever have a jury trial?
Yeah, he had a jury trial set for July the 5th, but now it's not been set anymore, right? Let's get a date, if we can get a date quicker than that. And for the record, I did not receive anything. Did you get the name? No, we want to check right now. I don't have anything in the file. We're gonna check the mail to see if did you mail that motion in, Mr. Gray?
That motion, one moment, Your Honor.
The motion is denied anyway, but I just want to make sure that we didn't miss anything here. And Ms. Mathis, you can check the email to see if Mr. Gray filed any motion.
Okay.
Again, Your Honor, I object. Article 3, Section 2, Clause 2 says that because the state has been named, in cases that the state is named, then in those cases involving ambassadors, public ministers, councils, and those in which the state has been named, those fall under the original jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. So that is my objection, and I put that on the record that if the state is being named, which the city of Detroit would be the state, then this matter doesn't fall in your jurisdiction, it falls in the Supreme Court.
All right. Well, you can put that in a motion or whatever you want to do, but I don't interpret the law that way, and your objection is noted for the record.
Well, I object to you ruling on. I object to you putting in a defense on my behalf. I didn't request that. I didn't put a defense on your behalf. You put in a not guilty, and I didn't plead that. So that's. So
you want to plead? You have two options. You have two options. You want to plead guilty, not guilty, or you want to stand mute. 3 options. What do you want to do?
I stand mute.
All right, stand mute. And based on that standing mute, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. All right.
I object to the entering of a plea on my behalf, Your Honor.
Objection is noted on the record.
Thank you.
Well, I'm checking.
All right, let's pass the matter. I'm going to get another jury trial date, Mr. Gray, and we'll get you out of here. Next time you miss, sir, it's going to be a cash bond on you. I'll let you know that.
Understood. Appreciate your patience, Your Honor.
Let's do the fine 27.
You want to add another 2?
We'll add 2, and we can add it to the afternoon docket, right? Hey, let's do it. Yeah. You know? Huh?
Because they want the people to be here at 9:30.
No.
Jury services.
We'll call. We'll put it on the afternoon.
But I don't know jury services.
We'll call them and find out. All right, let's pass the matter. We're gonna figure out this. We're gonna try to get this sooner rather than later, Mr. Gray. All right, you say the 27th. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Christopher Gray. Let's go back on the record for Mr. Christopher Gray. Mr. Gray, I'm going to give you a jury trial date of May the 27th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Okay?
Your Honor,
let's say 8:30.
Your Honor, I think I have in Third Circuit Court a pending case.
All right. Well, what do you have in Third Circuit?
Issue with Land Bank.
You don't have a choice. You come to in person at 8:30. You've already missed the day. You don't have a choice. You have to figure it out.
Okay.
In person, sir.
Will do.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Still waiting on that appointed counsel, Mr. Lucy. We'll get you out of here as soon as they come.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's tell Mr. Gray, before you leave. Ms. Snyder,
Good morning, Your Honor.
how are you? I have Mr. Gray. He is appearing per se. We set a jury trial for the 27th of May. Let's do this. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gray. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gray. Ms. Snyder, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Alexis Schrader for the people, P80322. Is this Christopher Gray?
Yes.
It is. No, this is Christopher appearing for the account of Christopher Gray.
He doesn't know. He's Christopher Gray at one moment, and he gets confused. Now he's Christopher Gray appearing on behalf.
I am the trustee for that account.
For that
Trustee
account.
for that account.
All right. So anyway, Miss Snyder, can you get your officers here on the 27th? Let's say the 27th is a right after the holiday. I know that's short notice for your it's a week and a half. I would like to get this done. Give Mr. Gray his day in court.
I have a few points, Your Honor. First is I will not be here on the 27th. So I would have to ask that we not set a jury trial on that date. I wouldn't be able to get anyone to cover. So I could not have a jury trial. I would object to setting it shorter than the 2 weeks without having the chance to talk to the officers. If they were here in person or on Zoom, I could ask them, but I just don't know their schedules. They might be on furlough. They might have medical issues. And third, I would object to Mr. Gray representing anyone, be that an account or another person. Since he is not an attorney, he cannot represent anyone.
All right. I'll rule on I'll hold your objection in obeyance, and I'll rule on them on the end of the jury trial date. Ms. Mathis, please. June the 10th can't be. All right, June the 24th. June the 24th, 2025. That's going to be in person. We're going to set a final pretrial date for the day before that, for June the 23rd, 2025 at 8:30. That's all the parties need to appear. They do not need to appear in person. You can appear on Zoom, but we want to make sure that at least we have some officers that are going to testify and to give testimony for the people to make see if they can not to make the out to see if they'll be available for the trial the next day, so we don't inconvenience the jury. So a jury trial is the 24th of June, 2025 at 9 a.m. And a final pretrial is going to be June 23rd, 2025 at 8:30. And that jury trial is going to be in person. And then all parties must appear for the June 23rd final pretrial date. Understood?
Is this for all of the charges on the docket, Your Honor?
This is for all the charges except for the civil infractions. We're not entertaining those at all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And he had maybe some more. No, it's all. I think I counted 10, and I counted 10 into the record. All right. Anything further from either party? All right, hearing no response. Everybody
yes, Your Honor. Yes, understood.
All right. Hearing no response. Have a very good day, and best of luck to you, Mr. Gray. And
thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Christopher Gray.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What is your date of birth, please?
7/11/72.
Okay. Would I be correct in saying that you do not want an attorney?
You would be accurate in that assessment, sir.
This is the City of Detroit versus Christopher Gray, case number SP 1357945, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1191985, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1629749, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 267865, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance. State your name for the record, please.
I'm appearing as Christopher Gray, attorney in fact for Christopher L. Gray under the limited power of attorney. It's a limited appearance made solely to address the jurisdiction and procedural defects of the matter that we have before us. I'm not consenting or to any presumed or implied claims. And what we're looking for is the verified evidence and proper legal process to be adhered to. The notice that we received was insufficient under MCR 1.105J, and it didn't meet the due process standards. The complaint didn't have the essential elements, that the court requires, and it wasn't signed by the prosecutor. So I'm saying that there's no jurisdiction, and I'm asking that the court rule and dismiss it for lack of jurisdiction.
Cited court rule MCR 1. Cite that rule again, please.
MCR court rule MCR 1-208, 1-108. Is that 1-10? MCR 1. Wait, let me have that. MCR 1-105.
MCR, that's construction. These rules are to be construed, administered, and employed by the parties and the court to secure the just, speedy, and economical determination of every action, and to avoid the consequence of error that does not affect the substantial rights of the parties. So I'll deny your motion based on that rule.
Could you explain, Your Honor?
No, I'm not going to explain. I don't answer questions. I ask them. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. I'm going to give you a $0 bond. If you want to appear before the court on your own behalf, you have to know the rules. And you cited a rule, and I denied your motion on that rule that you cited. Okay.
Well, what I'm asking is your explanation as to why on the record, so that I can address that issue directly, Your Honor.
Well, the explanation, you said that you cited that rule because the court didn't have proper notice, right?
Yes.
All right. So that rule that you read had nothing to do with notice.
But in actuality, it does, Your Honor.
Well, that's between, I say that it doesn't. So based on that, I'm denying your motion. You can take it up to the circuit court and appeal my decision if that's your choice.
Understood.
What do you want to do with these cases, sir? You want to offer, or do you want to set it for a jury trial?
I would consider an offer.
Okay, go in the breakout room, Miss Snyder. Mr. Gray is appearing on his own. Oh, she's in. Let her speak to the attorney, and I'll put you in a breakout room with the city attorney when she's done. Okay.
Very good.
Let's pass the matter. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gray, Mr. Christopher Gray. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel and see if you could resolve the matter, as I'm being told, and I'll let you tell me for the record, that you want a jury trial date, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what happened the last time? So now here, we're not gonna keep doing this. There was a jury trial date on 6/24/2025 set. And,
We were looking for, I was looking for notice to some type of notice from the court. I didn't receive that. And so that was.
But we talked about that. Turn your camera on. But you got notice when you left the court room that day, right? When we were on Zoom, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not gonna happen again, all right?
Understood.
So is this New Bedford Street your address now?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right, where are we talking about? You want me to update your address here with the court?
Yes. Can I send that to you?
Send it in the chat, yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
The jury trial date is gonna be August the 19th, 2025. And at 8:30, we'll just have everybody appear at 8:30. I'm gonna set a final pre-trial date. The jury trial date is gonna be in person, jury trial in person. Final pre-trial. All parties must appear, but you don't have to appear in person for the final pretrial. The final pretrial can be on Zoom, but all parties must appear. That includes the officers. And then on August the 18th, that'll be the final pretrial at 8:30.
Understood.
There are going to be any motions. Let's just set a motion date for let's make a motion date for August the 8th. Motions due August the 8th, 2025, and a response to the motion, if any, will be August the 15th, 2025. I'm waiting on now the new address.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Got it? Okay.
Yes. What I'll do also, what is the zip code over there?
4216.
That's in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
All right. 235. All right, so anything further? Anything further from any other part?
No.
Not for the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Very well. All right, Mr. Gray, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck.
Have a great
you.
one. Appreciate your latitude, Your Honor.
Very well. All right, have a good day. Best of luck to you.
Well, guys, we have come to the end of both of these proceedings, and not really a whole bunch to say on this fourth appearance. Some of the same stuff that Mr. Gray has been saying in all of his appearances. We see the motions that he brought up. Judge Perkins shut him down. He wanted an explanation. Judge Perkins acted like he wasn't going to explain at first, but eventually he did. But as we can see, it's been set for pre-trial once again, and also for trial. So we'll be ready on that pre-trial date to see if it goes any further than that, which I'm assuming it will, because he didn't want to take the deal from the prosecutor. He could have took that already, unless he decides to do that on the pre-trial date. I don't know. We shall see. But with that being said, as always, guys, I appreciate you guys for joining me here at Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It is much appreciated. And with that being said, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Court. And for now, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Thank you, guys. See you guys soon, and God bless.